E-E-R-E. It's about the toys. Welcome to another episode of English Ed Reviews Everything. I'm your host and everyone's favourite flatmate, Lucky English Ed. And today we are taking a look at my favourite all-time G.I. Joe, a real American hero, troop builder, the Cobra BAT, from the G.I. Joe Classified series. Y'all saw the last episode with the Alley Viper. That's my second favorite. I hinted at the Bat being my favorite, and it is. It has always been my favorite. Before I even knew it was a troop builder, it was my favorite character. Once I figured out that it was a troop builder, I'm like, it's my favorite troop builder of all time. Like, they just keep moving forward no matter what. And I love these figures. Oh my gosh. And I managed to get my hands on two. So let's just dive right into this shit. On the front, as you can see, we got some excellent artwork here. Looks really good. I do like the way it looks. On the side, we have the stuff that I don't know what it does. Okay, so we got a level 3 in Universal Global Thingy-Majiggy, a level 2 in whatever that is, a level 2 in, I'm guessing that's hand to hand, and a level 2 in, and there goes the other guys, and a level 2 in that. Turning it around, we got that same artwork we've seen time and time again, nothing special. We got the Alley Vipers all the way up top, kind of hard to see, but they're there. Turn the box sideways, they're there. So let's just jump right into this bad boy. So let's get them standing straight up again. I'm just knocking everything over. If it's standing, knock it over. Baroness has always been a problem because she has 2 goddamn right feet. So, and that's not my fault. Can I even get her to stand back up? That's about it. So let's just take a look at this guy. Oh man, he is just awesome sauce to the maximum. I can't get enough of this figure. I love everything about him. The articulation, it's not really much of a paint app, but what paint app is there is just really good. The head, as you can clearly see, it's almost a point for point to the original release of the Cobra BAT. It is just beautiful. The vents on the side, the face shield, the little vents on the back of the skull or back of the robot head. Then we got a paint app here. Just looks really good. Not much paint app, but what's there is really good. Now, his accessories he comes with a lot of accessories. He comes with that classic backpack, but like let me grab one of these other ones. Like the Retro Wave, which is right here, it only holds 2 weapons in the initial slots, and unlike the original held all 3 weapons in these pocket slots right here, these little box slots. Now, this backpack can hold all 3 weapons, attachments rather, but one of them has to go upside down here. Now, I don't know why they did that. I honest to God don't. Because they did that also, well, not the upside down pocket, but they did that with the Retro Bat as well. Only allowed it to have 2 accessory pieces, attachments at a time. Which was weird because now you got him holding 2 of his accessories and the other one has to go away in a bin somewhere. So let's just leave him right here for the time being, just so we can do a little comparison. So let's take a look at this one. He comes with a lot of good shit. You got the 2 grenades on the side, the Cobra emblem in yellow painted, really nice. He comes with his belt. Let's move this arm out the way. He comes with his yellow belt, his iconic yellow belt with the holster. Let's take a look at that pea shooter, if I can get it out. and it does have a peg hole in it. So if you have those blast effects, that's gonna be a bonus. The belt is very malleable, so it flexes, which means it hinders articulation in the thigh and hip area, very, very minor. What I have to question is why they make this part so rough or tough out of such tough plastic and not the same malleable plastic as the yellow. I'm not sure. But articulation wise, take a look at that. Look at that. He can touch. There's been a trend on TikTok where people are supposed to touch their hands to their shoulder, to their shoulders, and he can do it with ease. With ease. Not even relative ease, just flat out ease. And the articulation is standard for all male, even though it's a robot. It's standard for all male figures. So if you've seen one, you've seen them all. Double knees, you just saw. Double elbows. Hinge and rocker for the ankle. Boot cut. Boot cut. Thigh cut. All that good stuff. His head is slightly different though. It's a different type of peg for his neck. In fact, let's just pop it off so we can take a look at it ourselves, if I can get it off. See? Now, as you can see, it's like a ball joint. Well, it is a ball joint. You still have the clavicle articulation. If you can see that, I'm trying to move it. It's getting closer. You still have the clavicle, but then the ball joint is slightly different at the head. With other figures, they have that joint, that hinge that rocks back and forth. That's not true any longer with this figure. I don't believe it was true with the Alley Viper. I didn't take his head off to take a look, but yeah. Everything you see is just awesome. Now let's jump right into his accessories. His accessories consist of a damaged front panel, an additional head. I'm loving that. The fact that they put an additional head in this, an additional battle damaged head. Let's see if we can get that to focus. There we go. Look at that, the paint in it. See the underline, everything, the cracks in the visor, the blue eye behind. Now I think I would have preferred a red eye behind it, simply because let's grab this one. If I could just, this is a different battle damaged head from a retro Cobra BAT, and this is the one that comes with the classified. Let's see. Focus. There we go. So that's what it looks like up close, and it's very, very reminiscent to that. There we go, perfectly. Alright, so it comes with an additional head, it comes with an additional panel, as we spoke of. Now these panels do come off to make it look like, well, this guy. If we take a look at it, it is a good comparison, not a one-for-one comparison, but it's very good, as you can see yourself. Let's get him in front. That's what he looks like on the inside, and that's what he looks like on the inside. Now my gripe is, why didn't they just make a clear version of this? I've been seeing clear versions of this going around on the internet for sale, and I'm just like, nah, I'm not gonna pay for that. I mean, it'd be nice to have it, but it should have came included with the actual figure. So let's pop on the battle damaged head. There we go. And let's pop on the battle damaged front plate. And now we have a battle damaged bat, and it just looks really good. Let's get into his accessories. He comes with those 3 classic accessories. The laser gun, the laser cannon or whatever. It comes with a porthole for blast effect. That fits into the backpack. It comes with the claw, which also fits into the backpack. I do like the claw. Now, I can't find my claws for this guy, but with him, the claws are articulated, so this portion of the claw on the retro line actually is movable. But that's okay that it doesn't. It is flexible enough that I could get around the neck of a Joe, a classified Joe. That also ports into there. And then the flamethrower, which, let's take a look at these. And he can stay there for now. This is what they look like. This is the retro, this is the classified. And even though the detailing in the retro with the wash just makes it look way more better. In fact, no, I was about to say I like the classified version better, but the truth is I don't. The retro version is better. It has a black wash on it, which just makes the detailing, the sculpt, just really pop. And it doesn't peg in anywhere here, but it does come with another peg hole underneath. So all 3 pieces can be carried. Now, let's get him standing back up. Forgive the noise, it's very windy outside and it's just slapping around my blinds. So these are the 2 characters. His gun is removable. I'm going to take it out real quick just so you can get a comparative look. I'm going to take out his pistol as well. So this is the retro and this is the classified. They are very different guns. The classified looks more like a laser gun, while the retro looks more like a real world gun. And they both, well, as you already saw, fit into the holsters. And man, I just need to get my hands on more. I want to get my hands on at least 3 more, because if y'all have taken a look at my Instagram page over at Lucky English Ed, y'all know that I do amateurish toy photography. Now I'm getting better, not at the rate I want to get better at, but I'm getting pretty good at it. And what I really want to do is I want to recreate that iconic scene from the cartoon where Sergeant Slaughter was fighting all the bats and just manhandling them like there was a bunch of children. It was just, as an adult, I'm looking at it, I'm just saying to myself, well, that's very unrealistic. And as a kid, I'm like, yeah, go, Sarge, you could beat up these tons of metal and steel with your bare knuckles, is what I was thinking as a child. As an adult, I'm just like, no, that's not possible. But I want to recreate that. Now, you're probably saying to yourself, well, G.I. Joe doesn't have a Sergeant Slaughter figure. You're right. And that's where Action Force by Valorverse comes in. I'm going to buy both of those Wave 1 and Wave 2 Sergeant Slaughters. In fact, I want to try and get my hands on all of them, but they always drop their pre-orders whenever I don't have the money for it. So I missed out on the Kickstarter, I missed out on Wave 1, but now I'm just flapping my gums for no reason. But this has been a quick review of the G.I. Joe Classified Series Cobra BAT Army Builder, and I never did that. Let me just do that real quick, pop those off, because I didn't show you the accessories actually ported in to his hands. Y'all probably really wanted to see that, and it just skipped my mind. It did. It skipped my mind completely. So here we are. Just put that back on. And there we go. I took off both hands, which are crazy detailed. Holy shit. Let me stop moving the camera for a second. Look how detailed that shit is. Some next level Terminator shit. God damn. But anyway, this is the character with the claw and the flamethrower. Let me quickly pop off that and put on the laser. And here is with the laser and the flamethrower. Sorry for the camera shaking, people. Oh man, this is my favorite of all time. But this episode is going on a little bit longer than normal, so I think I covered just about everything. The pouches, the detailing. Just looks really beautiful, man. So people, this has been another episode of English Ed Reviews Everything. If you've been enjoying my brand of entertainment, by all means, please hit that like, subscribe button, hit that bell notification icon, drop a comment, let me know how I can improve these videos for you. Thank you. Love, luck, and lollipops.